Hi everyone. This is another pirate video from Jesse Edelson. And this time I wanted to talk to everybody that watches these videos, that appreciates these videos, that learns something from these videos, that loves more because of these videos. I wanted to say that I appreciate your love and your support and your continued interest, and that you feel where I'm coming from. Because I know that I talk about a lot of really heavy stuff, a lot of really deep things, and I know it can be really overwhelming at times. And I just want you to know that it's all from love. And I wouldn't be making these videos or expressing myself if I didn't believe 110% that it is from love. And the purpose of this, like I said, is to express myself and be sane and happy within myself, but also to show people that there is liberation, that there is love, that there is truth, and to keep walking. Today's video is largely motivated by a lot of people in my life that are going through hard times. I'm 30 years old, and I struggled so much in my life. I was miserable so much in my life. I felt crazy so much in my life. I was depressed so much in my life. I did drugs and alcohol for so much of my life. And I know a lot of people are still grappling with those things right now. And I'm not to say that I won't grapple with them again, but I just wanted to offer support and love to anybody who's going through those things, as well as people who are overwhelmed by these videos. So I decided I'm going to read 2 poems today, and I think they fit well together, and they kind of deal with these issues, but also remind you to smile. So I guess I'll let them do the speaking. The first one is called Goodbye Eden, and it is about my friends and family. I also wanted to say sorry for the lighting. I know it's a little bit off, and you may be able to hear the drip in the background. I have a tendency to do these videos in the bathroom. I don't know why. They usually have better lighting, but it never hurts to have a little bit of water around. So, goodbye, Eden. Only now, with friends fragmented, do I finally see the cost of love lamented, visions demented, my price for being lost. Standing still with a numbing pill, my heart so far away, lying lonely, wishing only to once again find this day. I guess not all feelings felt are always meant to be, but as I let my heart's hope melt, I remember feeling free. And for just one breath, a glimpse of hope my healing heart has found, 1,000 lost lovers calling their brother to smile again unbound. So sister, I'm here, and it's more than that I care. You brighten this life for me and others more than I can ever share. And though perhaps our paths collapse a bit from time to time, it's all been worth it. Our time spent perfect. Inspiration for this rhyme. Don't forget the happiness and peace that you once felt was real. I promise it's still waiting for your searching soul. There is no need to still. So much I wanted to give you back, the smile that I'm in love with. But I'm sorry I tried to force it. Only you know how to find it. Yet I will always be around to help, obvious or unseen. And maybe in another moment, we can once again share the same dream. So goodbye, Eden, as I step into the unknown. Goodbye, Eden. I know that someday I will make it home. But first I'll keep a promise that I made so long ago. To reach out and finally shout what everybody secretly knows. Now is the time. Now is the time. We never left Eden. We just became blind. It's true. Eden is right in front of you. All you have to do is be you, and love will grow. You know, as much as I apologize for my things getting heavy, they always end up heavy. So, here's another one. It's called Smile, and it's about not being so heavy, even though it ends up getting heavy. Anyway, smile. So often I forget that it's okay to smile, to dance with life, let confusion hide for a while, to embrace those dare and see soul in all, to let the rhythm pick me up, not expecting to fall. Breathe the crisp air and be warmed by the sun. Forget all that's deep and just have simple fun. Look out to the stars that reflect endless possibility. And remember that loving life is also a responsibility. For there will always come a time when the smiles fade away. That's why we must celebrate in love and create each happy day. For if I'm in turmoil, even when all is well, life stops being life and starts feeling like hell. I guess I'm writing this poem to help remind me that once upon a time, my soul shone brightly. I was happy. But it always happens that life begins to cake on the mud, covering up the clarity, dwindling the charity, and slowing my blood. Until once again, inside a large knot has grown, so that I try to pull one thread and the whole ball comes down. And in that moment, nothing is worth the pain of life. And once upon a time, I sadly daydreamt of letting go through suicide. While somehow, I hold on to this obscure memory of love, hope, happiness, good, beauty, and clarity. That once indeed, I was glad to be alive and exist, to be able to hold and love each sacred person that I love and miss, and be grateful for those who are still around and not gone into some other place or buried in the ground. And often I have wondered if God is truly real, but our reality is manifest unto what we do think and feel. That we should have ever grown into this is so crazy. And it's so simple because indeed it is the presence of love and meaning that are the things that save me. For whether or not after life we endure, we do have each other and this awestruck experience right here. And if the Lord of the Light is all being, then truly it is found in absolutely everything. And if so, we take our soul for a trip down the rabbit hole and find that our little single root is connected to the whole. And as we cry unto God, please show us the light, we remember that part of us eternally desires to fumble and stumble in night. And yet deepful wakefulness restores common sense that the universe is one being occupied by this rhythmic dance. And as we flex the power of consciousness inside, we split apart these rooms in which we sought to hide, finally remembering the greatest cosmic self-irony, that as we yearn to know unity, what matters is this journey. And the lesson for all and one is to learn to accept the truth which sometimes we celebrate and other times regret. For any moment that you ever seem to hold eternity in despair is balanced by a moment that holds eternity as the very most dear. It's two dancers balancing back and forth for all of our rhyme, culminating in oneness and breaking back apart so we can discover each other again and time. So smile. If you can, find somebody to reach out to with your problems. Know that you are not alone. If you may not have certain friends that see you the way you would like them to, or family that sees you the way you would like them to, or anybody you may feel, but there are people out there. There are. And if you start to reach out just a little bit, you will be so surprised at how life comes rushing in to meet you. You have no idea how many people feel what you feel and care about what you care about. Just try to reach out. Try to smile.